Hi. This is later in the day from my first upload, but welcome back to Butterfly Soup. If you haven't watched the last part, go watch that because that's part 1 of the game I'm playing for Pride Month. If you watched that or just came from that, let's get into it. So I believe where we left off, it was 5 years later. Let's see, load game. I have to get ready for school. Dia hits her alarm and flops face first into bed. Dia's morning routine includes lying in bed for 10 minutes, thinking about how tired she is. Do it. I only got 2 hours of sleep. No, I don't want to get up. 10 minutes pass like this. Once the allotted time is up, Dia unenthusiastically peels herself off the mattress and stands. After stretching for a few moments, she starts getting ready for school. My classmate Akasha messaged me. Check your computer. Hey, Dia. Hey. What? Dia, you like Pringles, right? Yeah. Why? Go outside. XD. Very, great. Dia goes outside. There's a lone Pringle sitting on the ground. Hey! Sup, homie? This is Akasha. She's the kind of person who doesn't give pencils back. You know when you become friends with someone just because you have to see them so much? Yeah, that's us. My parents are always saying I should be more outgoing like her. Like that's something I can change. Hey Dia, you know what's the best weed? It's when I'm with you. Dia briskly begins to walk away without her. Oh, you're no fun. Have it your way, Burger King. Akasha is half jogging to keep up with Dia. Hey Dia, did you know that your eye has something called immune privilege? This basically means that the outside of your eye prevents your immune system from knowing about the inside of your eye. If it didn't, your immune system would destroy your eyes. That doesn't sound right. I don't believe you. Why not? Because you lie to me all the time. Noel said not to trust you no matter what. Wait, what? When? When we first met you this year, you accused her of being a robot with artificially implanted human emotions. Hey, she got annoyed when I pressed a magnet to her head. That means she's a replicant and it was messing with her circuits. Checkmate. No, she was annoyed because you pressed a magnet to her head. Oh, come on. I was trying to make a good first impression. What's a girl do? Not that. Homie, no one feels sorry for you. There's a bunch of adults dressed in yellow at the intersection, waving signs. What is that? They're trying to take away gay marriage. Gay marriage is allowed? Dude, it's been legal for years now. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Protect marriage, yes, on Prop 8. Marriage equals one man and one woman. A smiling woman with a baby strapped to her back brandishes a sign as Dia and Akasha walk past. It says, I heart my gay brother. Still yes on 8. What kind of cognitive dissonance? Hey Dia, would you eat a tiny 2-inch person alive for $100 million? I would, but I don't think Dia would, but I'm gonna go with my answer. Dia nods. Damn, you wouldn't feel bad at all? You realize he dies, but he's only 2 inches tall. He's still a real dude, man. What are you, some kind of short people hater? This is on a whole other level from short. His brain must be the size of a pea. Dude, imagine if you were the tiny guy. If you were him, I'd go into total panic. I would scream and squirm. I wouldn't want to get eaten. Why are we even talking about this? We made it to school. I should go to my locker first before going to class. Suddenly, Akasha takes off running. Where are you going? Huh? It's pee-pee time. Can you not say things like that? Akasha left. She never takes a day off from being weird. Let's use locker. Dia opens her locker. This is technically both me and Noelle's locker. The school doesn't have enough lockers for everyone, so freshmen share. And they're tiny. I'm always surprised when high schoolers in movies had lockers big enough to fit people inside. Get your stuff. Dia hefts her books and binders into her bags. Alright, I can go to class now. Dia opens the lunchbox and peers inside. There's a steel thermos, and a plastic baggie of grapes. Grapes! Dia shovels half the grapes into her mouth before putting the lunchbox back. What is that? That looks yummy. Look at rosin. This is rosin for string instruments. The first time Noelle showed it to me, I tried to... Yeah. Rosin, wow. The rosin's a nice amber color. It looks like you can eat it, but you can't. The door. Go to class. Dia, help me! It's Noelle. What is it? I can't open this water bottle. Noelle basically has noodles for arms. Open the water bottle. Dia takes the bottle out of Noelle's hands and twists the plastic sealed cap open. Thank you. How are you so weak? It's scary. It's the manufacturer's fault for making these seals so strong. What if you get lost in a desert and find a bottle of water? You'll die because you can't open it. No, I won't. You can open it for me. That's assuming I'm there in the desert with you. I should start charging you a service fee. 25 cents. You wouldn't do that. I'd make $1.25 per week. I can buy a cup of noodles from the seafood store. Noelle sneezes violently. Don't get too close to me, I probably have the flu. Did you catch what I had last week? Probably. Sorry. This happens a lot because we spend so much time together and I eat her food. It doesn't help that our immune systems are perpetually weakened from sleep deprivation either. At least you don't have to worry about me being contagious. Are you okay though? Shouldn't you go home? And what? Miss school? I guess it's out of the question. Even when Noelle had the stomach flu in middle school, her parents made her come to school just for her math and science classes. She was like barely conscious. I had to carry her around because she couldn't get up from her desk. I think she ended up infecting half the school. That happens with those kids. Like, I don't understand parents who force their kids to go to school. Because literally just everyone gets the flu then. Where's Akasha? It's pee-pee time. I am not saying that. Okay, never mind. Why do you ask? I secretly sewed a library book security tag into the inside of Akasha's backpack. So from now on, every time she leaves the library, she'll set off the alarm and have her backpack searched. That's... wow. Well, whatever. We'll have plenty of chances to see. Let's go. A huge mob of kids is packed outside the classroom. They're all looking at a grid of test scores posted on the wall. It's complete chaos. People are pushing and angling their way into the list with the fervor of Bellibus trying to touch Justin's hand. If I get a B, my parents are throwing away my GameCube. Yikes, that's gotta be an empty threat, right? I wish. They already threw away my cell phone. I'm scared to see what I got in this. I think I failed. Asian failed or actually failed? Asian failed. Come on, I'm not that dumb. Okay, let's look at the test scores. This is a list of the top 10 scores across all periods. Noelle aced it. Classic. She used to call me on the phone crying every Christmas because her parents got her math workbooks instead of what she really wanted. But now she's unbeatable. It's like her tragic superhero origin story. Except instead of a superhero, she's every Asian parent's dream child. No clue how Akasha managed to get the second highest score though. General consensus is that she's cheating, but the teachers have never been able to catch her doing anything. Oh, good for her. Dear, I've located your ID number here. You got a 91.22%. Wow, that's good. Phew, I almost failed. Actually, you could have missed one more and still scraped an A-. Considering how many I guessed on, that's still cutting it pretty close. That's scary. I really studied as hard as I could, but even my best wasn't good enough. I wonder if I can actually get into Stanford or Berkeley like this. Let's go inside. As Dia and Noelle enter the classroom, something bursts out of the cabinet. Boom! Ah! Noelle staggers backwards onto an X marked on the floor with duct tape. A garbage can drops from the ceiling. We love Akasha dabbing there. No! Haha! Noelle and Akasha go through some variation of this every single day. It's their roundabout way of being friends. Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite Frenchman, Noelle. Please stop calling me that. Why are you speaking English, Noelle? What kind of Frenchman are you? Just because my name is French doesn't mean I'm French. Baguette. See, this is the problem. Whenever Noelle hears something stupid, she just can't let it slide. She always has to correct it. So Akasha just keeps acting dumber and dumber on purpose into infinity. Noelle does an impressive worm-like dance to wriggle out of the garbage bin. I can't believe you've done this. What happened to our truce? Truce? From yesterday, you agreed to this. Noelle pulls out a sheet of binder paper from her book bag and brandishes it in front of Akasha's face. Look, this is your own signature at the bottom. Suddenly, I can't read. Akasha! Noelle's scream sounds very hoarse from her cold. What's wrong with your voice today? That was a weaker yell than normal. I'm ill. I'm losing my voice. How about I punch you in the throat? It'll displace the mucus. No, it won't. How do you know? Anything is possible. Trust me. I'm here, Serpeniro Kara. You're the absolute last person I would trust. You worthless scammer. Leave all your problems to me. I'll solve them in a heartbeat. This is unrealistic, and accelerating that fast would destroy you, even past your bone structure. Why are you being so mean? I'm just trying to help you. Hitting me isn't helping me. Wow, someone has anger management problems. You gotta slow down and smell flowers, appreciate life's miracles. Like me, I'm life's greatest miracle. Absolutely disgusting. I feel nauseated just looking at you. I just don't understand. Why is there so much hate in the world? If only we could open our hearts to love, there would be no wars. Peace begins with a smile, Mother Teresa. Noelle is struggling not to break character by laughing. The bell rings. This concludes Noelle and Akasha's daily morning scream fest. The rest of the morning is relatively uneventful. Stay hydrated, kids. Guess what? What? No, you gotta guess. You were arrested. What? No. You have a year left to live. What the? Dude, why you always gotta jump to the worst possible conclusion? It guarantees that I'm either right or pleasantly surprised. You're a real piece of work, you know that? Whatever, I'll just tell you. Did you guys hear about the new girl who transferred here? Apparently she's like a delinquent. I heard she knifed someone. She must not be very intelligent. Isn't that exciting? We never get that type around here. That's true. Everyone here is kind of forced to become a nerd by default. I can't wait to meet her. What for? Do you want to get stabbed too? Sure, why not? Saves me the trouble of doing it myself. Noelle rolls her eyes and then goes back to organizing her fried rice. She's picking all the sausage bits out so Dia can eat her leftovers. Don't do that. I like being alive at the same time as you. That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. Really? Then I take it back. Wow. Noelle slides her thermos across the table at Dia. Fried rice. Hey Dia. How many second graders do you think you could beat up if they came in waves of 10, with a 5th grader boss every 5 waves? Okay, so 10 second graders, 5th grader boss every 5 waves. Yeah, at least a few dozen. Savage. You don't feel bad hitting little kids? Well, they started it. If they don't want to get hit, they shouldn't attack me. Noelle looks a bit left out of this conversation. Why just Dia? How come you're not asking me? Because I already know the answer for you. 0. It's true, you're a weakling. How rude. Noelle, let's arm wrestle. I'm going to show Akasha she hasn't seen this. I don't want to. I always lose. I'll let you use both hands this time. Noelle makes a face. Reluctantly, she clasps both her hands on Dia's, so it's sandwiched in between hers. 3, 2, 1. Noelle strains against Dia's grip with all her might. Dia's arm still hasn't budged an inch. With her free hand, Dia casually continues to eat fried rice. You! Stop that! Akasha, what do you think of the weather today? Stop toying with me! If I did that, I'd break your wrist. You know what I mean. Dia pins Noelle's arm to the table as gently as possible. Dang, this is like some Fox and the Hound shit. Normally the scrawny nerds herd together so jocks like Dia don't stuff them into trash cans. How did you two even end up being friends? Don't remember. You don't remember? You're always just there by default. That is not what happened. You had one bad ear, so you had a lot of trouble making sense of what everyone was saying. You'd just play warble against yourself or run laps on the track. Sounds about right. One day, someone brought in Krispy Kreme donuts for their birthday. I didn't like donuts, so You don't like donuts? I don't like donuts. They're disgusting. Disagree. Her taste buds are broken. Anyway, I gave mine to you, and in exchange I received your undying and completely unwanted loyalty. You followed me around everywhere. You were a major inconvenience. I don't remember any of this. How do you not remember? You were so extreme. Whenever the teachers tried to separate us, you'd start crying. I seriously do not remember any of this. It's probably because your birthday's in November. You were almost a full year younger than me. A year's a big gap when you're 5. True, I was probably like a toddler. Sorry. I forgive you. That's hella kawaii. Never use that phrase again. What phrase? You know what phrase. Excuse me! She's talking to me. No, go away. Dia looks wildly around for Noelle or Akasha to help her, but they're both already gone ahead into the classroom. I remember you. You were... What's she saying? I never met her in my life. New clubs... Crap. I can't really make out the words. I'll just nod at appropriate times. We're collecting signatures to... approve. The stranger hands Dia a clipboard with a signature sheet on it. What is this? So, what I think the game's trying to do is trick us, because there was a lot of that Prop 8 stuff, you know, like legal, trying to make gay marriage illegal and stuff. But this is a club, so I don't think it's the same thing. But I don't want to sign up for a club I don't want anyway, so let's not sign the paper. Bye! Dia walks away in the middle of the conversation. She quickly enters the classroom before the girl can stop her. Inside, Akasha and Noelle are playing cards. Time to reveal your hand in 3, 2, 1. Noelle and Akasha flip their cards over. Why is there a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Akasha taps it with her index finger. This is Exodia, the forbidden one. Think outside the box, Taco Bell. You cannot do this. Akasha reaches across the desk, takes one of Noelle's cards. What are you doing? You said you were going to play this normally. There's no rule in Yu-Gi-Oh saying that you can't eat the enemy's cards. We're playing poker. There's no rule in poker saying that you can't eat the enemy's cards. Class stops. This concludes Akasha and Noelle's daily afternoon struggle. Alright, just one more period before the day's over. Looking flushed, Noelle wipes sweat off her brow. Why is it so hot? Because I'm hit. You shut up. Oh. My heart is exploding. My lungs are without air. My blood is boiling. My body is shaking and tears are running down my face. Huh? Noelle's unsteadily grasping the side of a bench for support. What are you doing? I feel extremely dizzy all of a sudden. As a precaution, I will remain stationary until the symptoms... Dia grabs her as she collapses. Her entire body is burning up. She must have a fever. We'll take you to the nurse's office, dude. No! Don't you dare. I need to go to the next period. Attendance is 20% of my grade in gym class. Missing one day can't hurt. Gym is like a freebie anyway. No, you don't understand. It's my worst subject. I can't afford to lose any more points when my mile time is 18 minutes every week. So slow. What the? Don't make that face at me. I'm not you, D. Noelle launches into a sneezing fit. Gym's not even math or science. Is that big of a deal? It'll still ruin her GPA and valedictorian status. Her parents will yell at her and be really mean. What do we do if she gets a B because we took her to the nurse's office? It'll destroy her. But she's in no condition to be working out either. She can't even stand without me holding her up. Let's use our heads. There's got to be a way out of this. Like what? Like... If a meteor hits the Earth right now, no one will care if Noelle skips gym class. Brilliant. If the world ends, we're saved. Even cancelling school would be easier. Hold that thought. If school is cancelled right now, snow day, but there's no snow, then how? As long as we make it so that no one goes to class, we win. Akasha is clearly going down some weird line of reasoning. Dude, I've got it. Dear, you stay with Noelle while I do some stuff. What stuff? You're not gonna like it. Before I tell you, you're gonna promise to not get mad. What? Well, promise? Okay. Dear, but what if it's something insane? Then I'll just be annoyed internally. I knew I could count on you. A true homie. What about you, Frenchman? I can't promise to not get mad. Just tell us already. Nope, not telling you then. What about me? I agreed. Heck no, I know how it is with you two. If I tell you, you'll tell Noelle as soon as I'm gone. Damn, that's true. Adios, amigos. Wait, where are you going? Shrek swam. Akasha left. I have a bad feeling about this. Me too. Why does everything have to be some weird mind game with her? It's exhausting. She sounds so weak. She should rest on the bench. Dia sits, then lays Noelle down so that her head is resting on her lap. Nothing we can do now but wait. Do we really have to do this? This is embarrassing. Oh, come on. I've seen you throw up in a trash can at Happy Fish swim school because you were so bad at swimming that you inhaled half a gallon of water. Compared to that, this is like a 3. But this is different. This, right now, is unnecessary. Your thighs are so muscular that I feel like I'm resting my head on a rock. Thanks for the compliment. It wasn't a compliment. How mean. Now we definitely have to do this. Feel Noelle's forehead. Dia presses her hand to Noelle's forehead. It's hot. Hotter than my own forehead? Studies show that people who try to diagnose a fever by touch significantly overestimate the incidence of fever, sometimes as much as 40%. Oh, never mind then. Let's talk to Noelle. Would you eat a tiny 2-inch tall man for $1 million? I bet she's gonna say, of course not, that's illegal. Of course not, that's homicide, which is illegal. What is this, some dumb Akasha question? Yeah, shame for Akasha. How long do we have until class starts? About 2 minutes. Maybe you should head to class, you'll be tardy. No, it's fine, I run fast. Tell Noelle to get in shape. Get into shape. Even ignoring your gym class grade, the way you are right now is just bad. You're like that Life Alert commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. I know. Then why don't you do something? What if there's a zombie apocalypse and I get bitten first? How are you going to survive? I can't help it. I don't have any time to work out. I can barely even keep up with my schedule as is. That's just an excuse. She'd be able to figure something out if her heart was in it. If only there was a way to get Noelle to enjoy exercising. Suddenly, Noelle tries to sit up. Her abs are too weak though, so she falls and flops back down. What are you doing? Becoming a fish? I just had a great idea. You know how on Valentine's Day, you can pay the school to deliver roses to someone? Like in middle school, you could have them secretly send your crush candygrams for $5. Yes, like that. Except here we're more mature, so it's flowers. We should send Akasha one with a message from your secret admirer. Imagine how confused she'll be, and we can tease her relentlessly about it. It'll be hilarious. Okay, that is pretty funny. It's not even mean, because she'll get free flowers from it. The secret admirer part is the best. She'll drive herself nuts trying to figure out who it is. Alternatively, we can sign it with a really common initials like KC. She'll look up every guy with those initials at the school. That's good too. I can't decide if it's funnier to have her conclude it's a random person or for her to be constantly suspicious of everyone. Maybe we can do this every year. Like a tradition. Oh my god, you're a genius. The first 2 years we don't give her any clues. And then junior year we add initials to encourage her to jump to the wrong conclusions. That way we'll get to see both. Noelle is in such a good mood that she lets out a creepy, evil laugh. We can also make the message a cipher so she has to solve it. If you put too much math on it, she'll know it's you. Ciphers aren't math. If you have to explain to me what it is, she'll know it's you. Fair enough. How much do roses cost? Probably around $12? $12. That's 6 per person. Don't really want to spend that much money on a joke. Especially if it's annual. It'll be $48 in all. We could split the cost between more people so it's more reasonable. But we don't have any friends who would appreciate it. You're right. Never mind, just forget it then. Noelle looks immensely disappointed. Someone hacked the fire alarms to play Super Mario Bros. Theme. Almost gave me a heart attack. Students come flooding out the classrooms. They all look really glad with an excuse to leave. Everyone is evacuating to the field like we're supposed to. Can you walk? Yeah. Deer catches Noelle as she pitches forward again. Nope. Deer gives Noelle a piggyback ride. The entire school is out here now. Sup, homies? You! I can't believe you've done this. I ought to report you to the authorities. But you won't. What? You think I just won't because we're fellow acquaintances? Fellow acquaintances? She was totally about to say friends. I was not. Admit it. Friends. I hate you more than physically possible right now. Oh, come on. What did you want me to do? Travel back in time and change Chinese culture to not see academic achievement as moral virtue? The one who's getting saved doesn't get to complain. You broke the law! How can I not complain? Is anyone on this earth truly innocent? You can't distract me with fake, deep statements. You don't appreciate anything I do. Where's my Nobel Peace Prize? Where's my thank you, Akasha, you're awesome? I'm not thanking you for this illicit help that I never asked for. You were seriously expecting to be praised? Never have I ever been more embarrassed of my fellow man. I'm a hero. You're not a hero. You're a scumbag. Disgusting. Fine, be that way. I'm sorry. Forgive me? You don't look even remotely sorry. I can't help it if I think you're funny when you're mad. Just don't tell on me and we call it even, deal? Akasha offers her a handshake. Noelle regards it with obvious suspicion. She cautiously releases her grip on Deer's shoulders and reaches out to shake it. Instead of grasping her hand, Akasha grabs Noelle's wrist. She starts hitting Noelle with her own hand. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I hate you! You stupid! You should have killed me when you had the chance. Next time I won't let you off so easy. This is your last warning. She said that last time. And the time before that. Power of friendship. A stranger brushes past Akasha in the crowd. Akasha gawks at her, placing her hand on her heart. What are we? That's Min. Wait, that looks like... Dia chases after the person. Dia? Where are we going? The person. The person is short that Dia loses sight of them in the crowd. I lost her. Great, I'm so sleep deprived that I'm literally hallucinating. Oh no. That night, Dia dreams of the past. 3rd grade. Okay, this is where we're gonna end. Part 2, I guess. I'm gonna film another one in the same clothing, but it's okay. I love this game so much, and I don't know if we really saw Min, if we were actually just hallucinating, but it doesn't matter. This is 3rd grade now, so let's save the game. Save. Perfect. Anyway, this was very fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too, and get ready for part 3 coming soon. Goodbye.